Test. Ok. Eh bien, bonjour à toutes et à toutes les personnes qui ne sont pas sur mon live. Et si jamais il y en a qui arrivent, bonjour à vous aussi. Aujourd'hui, on se retrouve sur le let's play de Call of Cthulhu. Donc, nous allons entrer dans la folie. Voilà. Sur la nouvelle partie. Premier emplacement. Alors, Boston 1924, Edward Pierce, vétéran de la Première Guerre mondiale, noie ses souvenirs dans l'alcool et les somnifères. Il s'est reconverti en détective privé, mais peine à trouver une affaire capable de le sortir de sa torpeur. Pierce doit accepter au plus vite une nouvelle enquête, au risque de perdre sa licence. Chapitre 1, Cabinet Pierce Investigation à Boston. Ok. Alors, je n'ai jamais joué à ce jeu. J'ai déjà vu des petites séances de gameplay, comme Wonky l'avait fait sur leur stream. Et ça m'avait l'air fort intéressant, surtout que je ne connais pas grand-chose à l'univers de Tolkien. Ça, je vais me faire taper. De Lovecraft, pardon. Mais le mythe et le personnage de Cthulhu m'ont toujours un peu fasciné. Donc on va voir ce que ça donne. Wow. H.P. Lovecraft. Ok, alors je le dis aussi déjà maintenant en avance, lors des cutscenes, je ne parlerai pas pour vous laisser l'admiration de la vie. Je vais baisser le son, ça a l'air bien glauque tout ça. J'imagine qu'on est dans le temple où tout est retenu. Ouh, je me rappelle. On ne sait jamais. Je vais se péter. Donc. Juste un truc ici. Voilà, autant pour moi. Alors, je fais le petit bateau. Ah, j'ai fait. Oula, il faut. Ok, on va y aller. Lampe tempête. C'est rien de temps. Tournez vers le bateau. Ça a l'air de bien expliquer. Putain, c'est la lampe qui Ah. La pince coupante. Pour se couper les ongles. Pour couper les bas. Par contre, faut de la force hein, pour déchirer.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Ok. Ça, c'est pas un humain normal qui parle. On va couper ici, on sait jamais. Je peux pas. Ambiance sonore. Flippant. Malsain. Oh putain. C'est bien dégueu.
What a putrid offering.
C'est vrai qu'il est glandu qui a pensé que ça lui ferait plaisir à Cthulhu, mais en tout cas, moi, en tant que dieu, ça me fait pas plaisir.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Ouvrir ça, il va y avoir quelque chose qui va me tomber sur la gueule. Quelle est certaine.
Behold. Everything has already been written.
Ils ont pas Dieu.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Il a l'air très beau lui. Oh le gros cauchemar.
I hate whiskey.
On va en boire alors.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Les Toubib me l'ont prescrit à mon retour à la guerre, ils ont juré qu'ils mettraient fin au cauchemar. Drug. Ah mais c'était somnifère. Un petit peu. Voilà. Juste pour ça. Hop là. Oh, ça va être infini.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Agent Pierce Investigation. Le médecin a beau me répéter que je n'ai plus besoin de mon remède pour tenir les souvenirs à distance. Je sais que si j'arrête les souvenirs, vont refaire surface. Un de ces matins, je ne me réveillerai probablement pas. Malgré le traitement, j'entends à nouveau des voix dans mes rêves, mais elles sont différentes, inconnues. Elles me semblent émerger de profondeurs insondables et anciennes. Quelle créature innommable m'appelle? Je sais pas, le titre du jeu ne doit peut-être pas donner un info.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
T'entendras, je n'ai pas fini de fouiller.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Le patron du bar qui m'avait engagé n'a pas aimé ma façon de couper sa affaire. Et quand on est déjà dans l'illégalité, on n'a pas beaucoup de recours face à un privé qui détient des preuves contre nous. Effectivement.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Marie n'a jamais compris que sa femme l'avait quitté. Il a continué à m'appeler des semaines après leur mariage. Ce téléphone me fait chier. Ouais. Hello.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Ok. Répartis au point de personnage. Chaque point de personnage permet d'améliorer les scores des compétences. D'accord. Éloquence, trouver un objet caché, psychologie, occultisme, médecine légale, force, investigation. Ouais, les deux trucs ici ne sont pas parfaits. Médecine représente vos connaissances médicinales, améliore cette compétence, augmente votre chance de déterminer la posologie d'un médicament, de poser un diagnostic ou d'exprimer votre compréhension d'un problème médical. Et l'occultisme représente la connaissance des sciences occultes, améliore ses compétences, augmente vos chances de déterminer l'usage et l'origine d'artefacts occultes et d'exprimer votre compréhension du mythe. Je vais prendre ça, tiens. J'ai d'autres points? Ah oui, j'ai encore des points. 2 points. Je vais quand même monter occultisme et je vais mettre... Oh bah, encore. Voilà, ça je suis niveau 2 partout. Et on va monter l'éloquence. Hein. Ah non, je sais plus. 4 points avant le prochain niveau, je peux pas. 6 points, 4, 4, 6, 2. Trouver un objet caché. On va tout monter. Encore un point. Voilà, ça je suis 3. Ok, je pense que c'est bon. Bon, allez, sur les parties.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And
Ah d'accord.
on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Hey Yale.
I'm coming.
Bien transparent.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Eh, d'où tu me juges?
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater.
Ok.
Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
La quête d'expédition, elle est en partie lisible, mais je peux déchiffrer une partie de l'adresse entrepôt 36 Darkwater. Le rapport de police, il indique que le feu est parti du salon et a emporté toute la famille. Les flics concluent à un accident domestique, mais ils insistent quand même sur la fragilité mentale de Sarah Hawkins. Pourquoi? Coupure de presse, un article rédigé à l'occasion du mariage de Sarah et Charles Hawkins, un homme d'affaires originaire de l'île de Darkwater. Ils y vivent en reclus depuis avec leur fils unique, Simon. Ouais, ok. Un truc derrière. Ok. Le tableau.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Réponse débloquée. D'accord. Donc cette toile doit être prise au sérieux. Le rapport parle d'instabilité psychologique. Cette histoire ne colle pas. Se renseigner sur l'entrepôt 36. Où Sarah Hawkins habitait-elle? Ouais, je dirais pris au sérieux parce que ça a
The
l'air...
meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Ok. Le tableau est lié à l'affaire, ne voyez-vous pas? Vous devez trouver le sens de tout ceci. Ah oui, pardon, je lisais. L'histoire ne colle pas. Où Sarah Hawkins?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me
Non, ça.
if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Un
Correct.
peu maigre, mais bon.
And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer,
Eh, toi, tu me juges.
but it's not like I have a choice.
Ouais, c'est ça, quoi.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Ok.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
Chapitre 2, port de Darkwater. Pierce a accepté l'affaire Hawkins. L'artiste maudit est accusé d'avoir causé l'incendie qui l'a emporté, ainsi que sa famille. Pour tout indice, elle a laissé à son père une inquiétante toile sur l'étiquette d'expédition, une adresse, un entrepôt situé sur les docks de l'île de Darkwater, qui semble être le point de départ de l'enquête de Pierce. Ouais, c'est la base, quoi. Ok. Un petit peu long comme chargement. Eh ben, dis donc. Ah voilà. Avance. Pas les endroits comme ça. Enfin, surtout quand on sait que c'est un truc sur l'univers de Lovecraft.
We're almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that
would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Très accueillant comme endroit. On va aller voir le bar. Petite surprise.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Révision, 36. Commande à ouvrir.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well. Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Yeah.
Anything else?
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy.
The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Imagine. Bon, j'ai tout ce qu'il faut.
That'll be all for now.
Links, les mecs qui chantent au fond me font chier. Hop, on va. Quoi ça?
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Ouais, ok. Pas intéressant. Alors, remission. On va aller voir le capitaine. Ah oui, faut que je peux lire.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
On n'est pas bien les soins.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Seules quelques années sont encore lisibles, 1890, 1907 et une date partielle. Le reste du document est complètement censuré. Qui avait intérêt à masquer ces informations? Oula. Il est disparu. Ah, il est là. Ok.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Ouais, à dire sur cette quête. Capitaine, les termes de notre accord sont clairs, tenez vos hommes. Vous ne pouvez pas vous permettre de nous provoquer inutile de répondre à ce message. Contentez-vous de remettre votre paiement au messager. 4. Ok. Derrière. Oh, c'est un beau bateau. Un médecin. J'imagine qu'il me servira plus tard avec mes compétences.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Photographie, un homme ressemblant au capitaine Fitzroy pose sur le pont d'un bateau. Il porte un verre en bois. Ouais, donc c'est pas le mec, c'est deux jambes. Okay.
What a macabre souvenir.
Ouais. Ok. Oh. Je peux pas prendre.
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
Ah ouais.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
C'est quoi là? On va aller voir l'autre là.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Okay.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Ok, donc il y a l'air d'avoir pas mal de trucs chelous.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan,
Folie.
can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Les flics ne me serviront à rien. Je vais pas m'emmerder. Voilà, ils vont pas me laisser passer, je le vois déjà.
If it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Ok, donc je sais toujours pas qui est Kat. Je me dis qu'ils vont pas me laisser
Who's
passer.
this
hein,
guy? No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy.
Oh yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know Cat.
It's risky to question my word. I wouldn't like you to get cut with a certain Italian knife.
Okay. You've convinced us.
And it's she who sent you?
Yes.
What do you want from us?
I thought I made it clear. I have to take a look inside the Hawkins warehouse. Leave me alone, and I'll put in a good word for you with Cat.
Okay, it's a deal.
Allez. Merci. J'ai vu tellement de bol. Alors, les entrepôts. Ça sera pas par là, par là. Je pense que c'était le seul moyen d'y arriver. Oui, je peux pas. Je vais répéter. Ok.
Let's see.
Oh. Pas mal.
Perfect. Oh, this place stinks.
Avec ce que je viens de
What is the
voir.
connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
On prend le marteau pour me défendre. Entrer dans une zone de relation. Bien blanc.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Alors, chapitre 3. Juste si j'y repense rapidement, je pense que tout à l'heure, quand j'étais dans la maison avec l'enquête, dans les souvenirs, je pense que j'ai mute mon micro, donc s'il y a un moment où je parle pas, excusez-moi, c'est une erreur de ma part. Donc, je disais, chapitre 3, jardin du manoir Hawkins. Pierce est parvenu à s'introduire dans l'entrepôt, le lieu que tous croient abandonné, a réveillé quelques surprises. Les traces d'une occupation récente, ainsi qu'un tableau en partie calciné, interrompu dans ses recherches par l'officier Bradley. Pierce l'a convaincu de se joindre à son enquête. L'agent de police a accepté de conduire le détective au manoir Hawkins. Alors... je vais regarder combien il y a de chapitres au jeu et je vais essayer de faire... Il y a l'air d'avoir 14 chapitres. 14 chapitres. Chapitre 15. Alors, pour ceux qui se demandent pourquoi je regarde, je vais juste regarder ça avant de continuer. Je regarde pour diviser mon gameplay en plusieurs parties. Hop, on va juste regarder chapitre 14. Mais ça a l'air ça, chapitre... Chapitre 14, c'est ça. Ok. Donc, il y a 14 chapitres, donc je ferai bien... 3 fois... Non, 4 fois 3 chapitres. Je fais encore ce chapitre-là, puis je ferai... Première pause et le dernier chapitre serait soit dans une partie finale, soit dans une partie complète. Je vais noter pour la cinématique.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion.
Quelle charmante petite maison.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Ok. On a brûlé. La maison tombe en ruine. Vous connaissez bien les lieux. Pourquoi construire encore ici?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go.
Peut-être lui alors.
And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Attends.
I prefer to be prepared. there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Faut qu'on va vendre ça, le mec. Le croyeur est mal arrangé, maison tombe en ruine, c'est bien vieux.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Ça a l'air d'être un bon flic.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Oui.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
La nuit, c'est déjà la nuit, on voit quasiment plus rien. Ça, c'est pas...
Why not?
Ouais, viens.
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Mais on peut voir quelque chose. Ouais, je te suis. Flippant encore la baraque. Un peu la baraque de Luigi Mansion. Bon, on va essayer d'aller plus vite. Hein. On va voir si on peut... Ah.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Peut-être un peu trop d'ailleurs. Oula.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute.
Oh.
I didn't expect to set
Poor
foot back
kid.
here after the burial.
Poor
What kind
kid.
of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Posé, je pourrais l'attraper. Bon, toi t'as l'air de bouger, je vais lancer mon... Ça sert à rien pour moi. Bien fermé ici.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Ouais, c'est ça. Petite terrasse, bien cosy.
This entrance is still in use. Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Oh, ok. J'ai passé le lieu, s'emparer de sa hache. Vous entrez le travail de la police. Oui, bien sûr, le travail de la police.
You can ask Officer Bradley if it's true. He's right behind me, paying his respects at the Hawkins family graves.
Bradley? A good guy. Not as dumb as you think.
Yeah, that's right. He'll tell you that we're working together.
Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
C'est moi, c'est moi qui compte sur vous. Vous ne devriez pas. Non.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Lui, il arrive maintenant,
Yes.
bravo.
Shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Ok. Manoir Hawkins, Pierce et l'officier Bradley ont exploré les jardins du manoir Hawkins. La famille repose dans le cimetière du domaine gardé par Silas Winchester. Le vieux concierge, toujours fidèle à ses employeurs, veille sur les lieux armé de sa hache. Pierce et Bradley sont parvenus à le calmer et ont finalement obtenu la clé du manoir Hawkins. Ils entrent dans la bâtisse et la recherche... Ils entrent dans la bâtisse à la recherche de la scène de l'incendie. Ça a l'air encore plus lugubre et à mon avis là, je vais avoir besoin du briquet pour certaines pièces. C'est sympa. Personnellement, je suis pas trop jeu d'investigation comme ça, mais le fait que ce soit sur l'univers de Lovecraft, ça me botte déjà plus. Par contre, les temps de chargement, ils sont toujours aussi longs. Hein. Bon.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Chou leur lumière. Ah, qu'est-ce que j'avais dit?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Ok. Regarder les souvenirs. C'est quoi ce truc?
What kind of meat is this?
Ah, ça va, je suis pas le seul à me poser la question. Ah. Un œil là. Dégueulasse.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Il avait l'air vénère ou surpris, hein. Vénère, ouais, c'est ce que je pensais.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Sale gamin. Ah voilà, là il y avait sûrement la...
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table.
Et...
An argument?
On voit que le père était pas aimé, hein.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
C'est chaud, c'est quoi ça? C'est un œil là, je rêve pas. Tentacule, oh, dégueulasse.
Silas
Let's
managed
see
to
if
bring
I
the
can
fire
find
under
something the
control,
cops missed.
but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Ça, là.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Ok, le gamin serait mort.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
C'est la boisson.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Ouais, le mari a foutu le feu et s'est barré. Ah!
Did it stop at the time of the
Aucune idée.
fire?
Sûrement. Il y a encore des trucs que je peux voir. J'ai pas de lumière donc. Ça m'a l'air bon, hein. Ok. Ça j'ai regardé. Qu'est-ce qui manque? Ça. Ah.
Did someone escape the fire?
Bah oui, le mari. À mon avis, le mari, il était vraiment un adorateur et il a dû faire une couille.
This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Un peu gros, hein.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Ok, où là? Ah. Yes. Ok.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Ah, on fout. Petite souris là.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
Ouais, c'est le mari. Je serais monté là-bas avant.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Tu vas trop vite, toi.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Sacrée toile.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
La bonne blague. Bon, moi je monte. On sera regarder ici. Sacré baraque par contre.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Je confirme, leurs trucs sont chauds. Là, j'ai jamais vu des lampes qui faisaient ça.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Cher monsieur, comme vous le savez, j'ai toujours éprouvé un profond respect pour vous et votre famille. Malheureusement, je ne puis continuer à fermer les yeux sur le comportement de votre épouse. Bon. La semaine passée, elle a encore effrayé ma clientèle. Je sais qu'elle ne pense pas à mal. Vous devez la confier aux bons soins du docteur Fuller. Lui seul semble être capable de lui faire recouvrer la raison. Si ces désordres devaient se répéter, croyez bien que je serais au supplice. Mais il me faudrait faire intervenir la police. Respectueusement, Anton Weller. Ok. Je suis l'autre. Il a pas l'air trop de me suivre.
Locked. The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
On va suivre cette trace. Hein. Regardez si je peux pas aller là.
What will her room reveal about her?
Rentrer dans un truc. Non. Que c'est bien rangé. Un coffre. Je peux pas aller là.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Pas de chance. Ah mais je peux pas... prendre... Dossier, pièce d'inventaire, inventaire... Ah voilà. 7 points de personnages disponibles. Ok, trouver des indices. Ah j'ai pas le... vos talents d'enquêteur, mais en compétence sont montés au champ, je comprends des événements passés, analysant les scènes de crime. Ouais, mais ça c'est 6 points, c'est un peu cher. Qui était presque à un niveau. Je les ai tous faits. Ok. On va essayer de faire éloquence. Ouf. On va monter. Voilà. Je vais continuer. Comment les individus peuvent être améliorés que par les objets découverts dans l'environnement. Ah merde, pas de chance. Ok, on va monter ça, et je ferai ça plus tard. Oui. J'étais où là? Ok. Je vais ressortir. On a toujours cette trace.
This door is locked.
Pas de chance. J'ai entendu du bruit. Ok. Donc là c'est fait. Donc on va descendre. Je peux pas. Ok, il faut pas sauter. Jeter un œil comme ça. C'est pas là. Ah si, c'est la porte d'entrée ça. Ok. Bon, bah, j'explore. Il y a où l'autre toujours.
Did you hear that?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the
bien,
Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Je vais continuer à inspecter.
This door is blocked from the outside.
Plus.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, the sea shanty.
Alors. Je veux bien, mais bon, là, je reviens en arrière. Hein. Ça, c'était vraiment de le rechianter et j'ai pas été, c'est bloqué.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Mon briquet. Ah si, je peux.
If you're right,
Bon.
we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Mais je viens de déjà tout vérifier. Regardez. Le piano, j'ai regardé. Ça c'est. Ok. Ok, tu me serviras à rien. Je vais retourner dans la chambre parce qu'à mon avis il y a quelque chose que j'ai oublié de regarder. Je peux pas rentrer, ça c'est clair. Ça c'était fermé, non?
Locked.
Ça, c'était fermé. La chambre du gamin. C'est ici qu'il y a. Il doit y avoir quelque chose parce que. Ah, voilà.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturique, ça agit comme un dépresseur du système nerveux, mais quand on commence, on peut plus en passer. J'en sais quelque chose. Ok, donc il y a des trucs que j'ai pas vus ici. Quelque chose proche. L'autre. Ouais. Non. Mais. Ah. Les exquises de Sarah Hawkins tiennent plus de la galerie des horreurs que de l'étude anatomique. Représente-t-elle ce qui hantait ses nuits? Sûrement, hein. Ah, yes. Mon occultisme progresse. C'est cool, ça. Il y a encore quelque chose ici, on dirait.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
Dr. Thomas Fuller, Institut des Massachusetts, 75 mg de sodium, d'amoparvital, administré tous les 4 à 6 heures si nécessaire. Si les crises deviennent trop violentes, ajoutez 25 mg de phenobarbital jusqu'à 3 fois par jour. Ne pas ingérer d'alcool ou d'autres médicaments durant un certain temps. Apporter un...
That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
Ok, bon, j'ai fini de fouiller la pièce. Bonne chose. Ok, ça j'ai plus. La clé ouvrant le gros de Sarah Hawkins. Est-ce que c'est le bureau qui est là?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Ok. J'ai plus besoin de ça. Enfin, si. Oh là 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 là. Ça c'est sacrément...
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Ce pentacle par enfin, pentacle. Ce cercle par terre ne donne pas du tout d'infos sur ça. C'est un sacré monstre ça. Je pourrais pas la déverrouiller, logique. D'accord.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together and forever at will bind us. L'anglais est pas assez bon pour comprendre ce que ça parle de... Je sais même pas si je pourrais dire de destin, mais en gros il dit ah oui, la vie a fait que
Bradley?
Malgré
Is that you?
les erreurs de la... Je suis un peu perturbé, bon, je termine juste. Je disais en gros que malgré les duretés de la vie, on sera toujours ensemble et on s'est trouvé. Par contre, ça c'était pas prévu.
Is anyone there?
Pas trop tôt. Ça c'est Charles.
You! Stop!
Allez, debout, 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 debout.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Bon. Passage secret.
I'll cover you.
Changer de source de lumière. Ah, ok.
This door was closed earlier.
J'ai vu ça? Non. Oh, j'ai pas vu. Yes. Médecine continue à augmenter. Ouais, on va économiser. Donc ça c'était dehors. Ok. J'ai l'impression qu'on avait fait beaucoup plus.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room. As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Non. Sérieux?
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. It looks like an old seaway map.
Des coordonnées sur cette télécarte maritime. Ah, yes. Ok.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Très clair. Alors, pour ceux qui se demandent... Pour ceux qui se demandent pourquoi je retourne toujours les documents, enfin, c'est peut-être déjà une idée, mais bon, peut-être que certains se demandent, c'est tout simplement pour voir s'il n'y a pas un message caché derrière, des coordonnées ou quelque chose comme ça.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Ouais, il faudra le mettre sur Darkwater, quoi. Ah, ok, je peux bouger.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Donc c'est sur la carte, je regarde si je vois pas directement Darkwater.
Doesn't work.
quartier. Non. Non, non, ok. Alors, Hawkins. Ah, je peux pas.
I must have missed something.
Oui. Ah non, la carte elle est toujours là. Oui, oui, oui.
Doesn't work.
Oui, oui, ça, j'ai compris, j'ai compris. Ah, ok. Darkwater. Ok, je pense voir où c'est. J'étais presque. Ça doit être. Quelque part par là.
Doesn't work.
Non. Le problème c'est que je peux pas zoomer, hein, ça, c'est chiant. C'est là, Prodigal, Theophilus, Claude. Oui, ça fait un chemin. North America. C'est un peu en dessous. Alors, North America. Ouais. Non, c'est...
Doesn't work.
Non.
I must have missed something.
C'est Lumière qui a fait ça? Non, j'imagine. Bon. Qui est-ce qui pourrait? J'aurais parié 20 fois sur Darkwater, mais soit je le vois pas où c'est. Ouais, c'est ça, c'est là que j'aurais dit, mais bon. On va mettre là.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Je vais relire la carte ici. Où est-ce que je pourrais le mettre? Est-ce qu'il y a les autres coordonnées? Il y en a trop, donc je vois vraiment pas où je pourrais le mettre. C'est un peu chaud à voir quand même, hein. Il y a un truc au milieu. Ouais, je vais essayer les coordonnées, hein. Ok. Ok. On va essayer, hein. Hop, on va se mettre à peu près. Non,
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
à peu près ici. Alors. Ah non, non, c'est pardon, c'est tout en haut. Enfin, c'est plus haut. C'était ici. Et
Doesn't work.
il y en a une 41 et une 43. Je vais être au centre. Là. Ah,
Looks like it worked.
d'accord.
Well done, Pierce.
Ouais, j'ai trouvé, hein. Ah, même, hein. Voilà, chapitre 4. Donc, comme je l'ai dit, je vais faire ça en plusieurs parties. Donc là, s'arrête la partie 1. Donc, merci d'avoir regardé cette première partie. N'hésitez pas donc à me mettre Dans les commentaires de la chaîne YouTube Les Rediffusions, donc pour ceux qui arriveraient sur cette chaîne Twitch, vous pouvez aller voir les rediffusions sur la chaîne YouTube Dead Kill Hunter, les vidéos, et vous pourrez déjà retrouver quelques-uns de mes lives sur R6, et maintenant on va commencer à faire Call of Cthulhu. Voilà, merci à tous.